Hey Trailblazers! Welcome back to another video. So, remember how we were hyped about Anaxa being an imaginary Erudition character? Well, buckle up because the leaks are at it again, and this time, we're talking about a wind Erudition Anaxa. Yeah, I know. The constant flip-flopping between ice, imaginary, and now wind can be a bit frustrating. Trust me, I feel it too. But today, I'm here to clear up all the confusion, break down the latest updates from reliable leakers like Uncle Hellgirl, and explain why these changes, while chaotic, might not be as bad as they seem. Let's get into it. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Why do these leaks keep changing? According to Uncle Hellgirl, Anaxa was originally designed as an ice nihility unit months ago during development. Then, the leaks shifted to an imaginary nihility version, then imaginary Erudition, and now wind Erudition. Apparently, these changes are because Hoyoverse keeps tweaking Anaxa's design during the beta phase. They've swapped his path and element, but here's the kicker, his kit hasn't changed. So, all those cool abilities we've talked about like weakness implantation and AoE damage are staying the same. It's like they're playing musical chairs with his element and path while keeping his core identity intact. Frustrating? Sure. But it also means that the version we eventually get might be more polished and balanced. Now, onto the big update. According to the latest leak from Galaxy Leak and translated by Kurata, Anaxa is now confirmed to be a wind Erudition character. Here's what that means. 1. Element. Wind attacks, which bring a nice change if you've been relying on ice or imaginary characters. 2. Path. Erudition, so expect strong AoE damage output. 3. Core mechanic. Anaxa still focuses on implanting weaknesses into enemies. But here's the interesting part. When an enemy reaches 7 weaknesses simultaneously, Anaxa's damage output spikes, and he attacks more frequently. Honestly, that sounds pretty cool and makes him a unique Erudition character who's more than just another AoE damage dealer. The wind element also opens up some fun team synergy opportunities, which we'll talk about in a bit. Look, I get it. The constant changes can be annoying. When I uploaded my previous video talking about imaginary Erudition Anaxa, the wind update dropped within hours. That's why I left a note in the comments section to address it quickly. But here's the thing. While the back and forth is frustrating, the important part is that Anaxa's core kit hasn't changed. His abilities still focus on AoE damage, weakness implantation, and utility for the team. The only thing that's shifting is the element and how he synergizes with your roster. So, whether you're Team Wind or we're hoping for Imaginary, the good news is that Anaxa still looks like an amazing addition to any Trailblazers lineup. Now that we know Anaxa is wind Erudition, let's talk about team synergy. His ability to implant weaknesses and deal consistent AoE damage makes him a perfect fit for teams that thrive on exploiting debuffs. Pair him with units like Bronya, who can boost his damage and keep his turns flowing, or someone like Sampo, who benefits from frequent weakness applications. Plus, if you've already got a wind-focused team, Anaxa can slot right in to amplify your damage potential while controlling the battlefield with his abilities. I also think he'll work well alongside supportive units who can capitalize on delayed enemy actions caused by weakness implantation. So, even with the element change, there's no doubt that Anaxa will be a versatile and valuable addition to your roster. Alright Trailblazers, that's the latest update on Anaxa. Whether he's ice, imaginary, or wind, one thing's for sure, he's shaping up to be a powerful and unique character. I know the constant changes can be frustrating, but if you're as excited about him as I am, don't let it dampen your hype. Personally, I think the wind Erudition version has a ton of potential, and I can't wait to see how he performs in the final release. So, what do you think? Are you Team Wind Anaxa, or were you hoping for one of the earlier versions? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.